That's some reaver fish. Jed groaned and rolled a kink out of his neck. Here was Green Team, stuffed in the back of an old rattletrap Kobolani courier ship meant for a flight crew of 2. There were bedrolls all over the claustrophobic main cabin. O'Hari was sprawled on the couch. Chelsea lay halfway out of the bathroom. Belknap took up the cockpit hallway, and somewhere in the back, by the engines, Favorite existed. 1,000 curses on the blue team. 1,000,000 hexes for finding the tiniest, most gods-forsaken used starship yard in the entire fringe. Blue team hadn't even come with. Oh no. General Kartarget insisted on sending his finest unit, the flagship crew of the Resistance, to haggle with the local Dinseeds for their new cruiser. And worst of all, he'd sent them here with the Willow Janos. The woman was up front, Jed knew that. Probably had her boots up on the dash, smoking a liquor stick, and whatever the Zafe was a suspicious excuse for one. He could hear Paranay's rock echoing up from her direction. It wasn't Celebia, this far north in the galaxy. No, Janos had her own personal playlist, and it had been looping the whole way here. The Zetar rubbed his eyes, muttering on his mischievous voice had woken him. If any of them had really made it to sleep, and this meant something was happening. They were here. They had to be. Thank the stars. Jed trudged forward as Green Team stirred. Through the cabin's low orange lights he meandered, over brass and dull gray deck plates and atop the growl. In no time at all, he arrived in the cockpit. Or the cockpit, really. Just 2 chairs, and that's about it. There was a bell. Boots on the dash and seat kicked back. She begged with a green embered something stick. Hey there, Tiger. Hey-o. Jed plunked down in the co-pilot's seat and rubbed his greasy hair. We? Dropping out of FTL. To the void returned Diago's debacle. Now, 2 colors flooded the forward viewer. Blistering golden yellow and cool cyan. The former rushed in torrential currents, the sheets of a massive stardust shower cascading across the debacle. The latter floated in the distance, forming the arms and swirls of a majestic nebula. At the front edge of that nebula lay a single asteroid, its surface impaled with a small offensive buildings and an empty customer parking lot beneath a dirty glass dome. A new floor sign rotated beneath that dome on a tall black pole, its pink and green letters reading Zany Jerry's Starships. Green Team crowded up behind Jed and Willow in the hallway cockpit. Willow sat up and took the yoke. The debacle approached the asteroid. Chelsea squinted. I ain't seen a lot of ships or shoppers. Janos just shrugged. Y'all wanted off the path. We got it. Blue Team as sure as I that. they rendered a face. Zany Jerry's has a used jet boy Chendu for sale. It will serve the resistance well as a base ship. Assuming they sell it, it'll mug us for 120,000 debits. Willow grinned. Would that really be so bad? Yeah. Then it's a good thing we ain't getting mugged. Jed turned to more fully inspect Willow. Human. Dark skin and silky straight black hair pooling around her shoulders and little waves down her back. Some decent years on her. Her left eye was brown, her right replaced with a hideously suspect cybernetic oddity lined with scarring. The same ogs filled her ears. Brown leathers draped her body, culminating in an old beaten Rukin hat on her head. She noticed Jed, puffed her something stick. What's the matter, boy toy? Never shopped on the shady side of town. You start one more, Lordom, and I'll show you how Coyote feeds that big Dax. Not really. He tilted his head. You seem awful sure we'll be okay. We're dealing with star gangs. No threat knock, no sides of loads. This little garbage dump is so far down the fringe totem pole, it ain't even got a star system. Paychecks you watch Hindus been listed on their net page for 18 years. Willow winked with her right eye. Frowned, oh, right again with her left, which actually had an eyelid. If we get beat by Zany Jerry's, honey, we deserve it. Donna crossed his arms and slouched in the cockpit hallway. If this is such a slam dunk job, why are you babysitting us? Because safe don't mean easy. We still got to learn to say, bless your hearts. Y'all ain't so good at cutting a deal. We moved the Martin, didn't we? Oh, Tiger, we all heard how that cow here got fried. Wait a second. Hurry, scowl. You're saying we're the backup band? We're just here to protect you from nothing. Will you buy us our ship? Yep. Green Team grumbled. Janos laughed again and guided the debacle toward the top of Zany Jerry's dome. A ringed entry point protected by a screening shield. The carrier boat passed through it, touched down in the dealership's parking lot. Willow stood. With a theatrical twirl, she spun the cockpit hallway and prowled through Green Team. Come, my troop of troubled troubadours. Let's go buy us a... Oh! Janos tumbled to the floor and held her head. Swore loudly. I dropped to her knees beside her and yanked out her med kit. Got to work. After a few moments, it's her cybernetics. Some raising Cain in there. Well, I knew that. I squeezed her left eye shut. Damn things. What a time to not be dead. Where did you get these anyway? They look like some knockoff Dar-Ag fish. Dar-Ag don't make ox. Exactly. In a rock-a-back alley and a bad life choice. Chelsea traded looks with Hari. She gon' live? Sadly. I'll stay here, get her cider got settled down. Sujin ran her clump toward the back. Come on, gang! Zany Jerry's whites us. Green Team started after. Jed patted Willow's shoulder. Guard the ship. It might walk off on you. And out they went.